I'll put all that other stuff in later. How y'all doing? Everybody doing good? Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to another show here at Investopia Worldwide. Big shout out to the Breakfast Club and all of you guys. We're live, but we're gonna go right on into it. Really excited about what's taking place. Really excited about what's taking place in the crypto space. I've got my team on here, got some people on as well, locked in as y'all see. Could y'all see my screen? Looking really, really good there. Bitcoin just smashed our TP3. So, man, if you guys been riding with us, you know this is a trade that's been called way, way back. Right, like somewhere around the middle of February. And we took now we're on our fourth trade, but our fourth trade hit TP yesterday. So we took a trade within a trade, within a trade, within a trade. And you can actually trade with us as well here with the team in the community. Just email us at our wealth building email and we'll get you in there. Also, you can also be educated because we're all getting educated. In my opinion, is the #1 educational forex crypto academy in the world. NVU, Vision U Academy, ran by Dr. David Imanitia and Yvonne Tapia and Courtney Logan, the director of education. Super excited. The description is in the link. And the link is in the description below. So let's get into it, guys. Man, what y'all think about that? Unmute yourself. What do you think? Y'all in these trades?
Let's go.
Let's go. We're blowing that community up right now. Everybody is getting the bag. And what I wanted to talk about really quick is if you go on a weekly, I want y'all to check this out. In fact, look, let me get onto a new page so let's go on Coinbase page and look at it. Kind of get rid of some of this stuff. And John was talking about what happened in 2006. 2000, what was that?
2020.
Yeah, my bad. 2020. And I was thinking about 6K. And when that was happening, I wish I don't wish it. I'm not gonna wish it. I'm not gonna wish. Everything has its timing. But during that time, we've seen a big move happen. And what I want you to pay attention to is this. Okay. When the market goes parabolic, and parabolic means we're going straight up for a certain amount of time before we get that big 25% correction I was talking about, 20, 30% correction. Well, we're doing it again. As you can see, we're doing it again. And I know it without a shadow of a doubt. I truly believe we're going to hit our all-time high, 68 on some exchanges or whatever, 68. But this move is happening again. And we talked about it so many times about when people are in doubt, people are afraid, to just do what Da Vinci David said. Just buy a freaking dollar. Just, man, I wish I'd have been listening to him back then. One freaking dollar. He showed one of his first transactions on PayPal buying $17, 17 Bitcoin. 17 Bitcoin, it cost him $17 and some change. Can you imagine that? You can let Chris in. Can you imagine that? And he's a multi-millionaire today. And so many other people who just like took a leap of faith. Took a leap of faith and we're back at it again. We're back at this smiley face. So parabolic is about to happen, is happening. And now we've got to tackle that. Not only do we have to tackle and capture that high, but we're going to have to deal with the halving coming up. And we're going to talk about a little bit about that as well. So you guys, man, I know y'all excited. The team is excited. We've been taking those trades. You can trade with me as well on multiple brokers. We got an amazing app you can trade with us on as well. I'm at that Great Britain JPY. How many of y'all get that? Great Britain JPY. That was a good trade that we took right here. I believe it was right here. I'm on the 30-minute. They call that trade. I took it here and I got out. But it's still open. There's a Euro USD trade out. I mean, there's so many trades that the app is posting, and you can be a part of that as well. So let's get back to our Bitcoin trade. What do we do now? Okay, well, right now we called a buy. We call a buy on a call yesterday, and some of y'all are still in that call. If you unmute yourself or go on to, you can also, all you guys that's on in our Telegram, you on this call, you can go to Investopia, leave your comment, like the page, share it with your friends, because you getting paid. You can't deny you're not getting paid. So, show some love for your brother. But we took a nice, beautiful buy. Here, let's go back to our other page where we actually took the buy. So we took the buy. Here, we took another buy here, and we took a buy here. Okay, so this trade is over. So I can clear that out. Okay, I can clear all that out. All right. But we're in this trade now. We're in this trade. So if you're holding, move up your stop loss. It did hit our TP that we had said it was going to hit on the fib, but some of y'all are still holding, like Gwen holding. Who else holding? Jacob holding. Who else holding? I think Jonathan holding. Right. I'm holding my lowest positions, but we actually, I snagged this. I just had to get in there and snag it like a couple of times and got out. But for me down here, there's one more. There's one more target that we're looking for, and you'll catch it on the daily. All right, and that's TP4, and that's our all-time high. So super excited about this move here. You can see the parabolic happening. Nice, beautiful flag. We talked about that on our training call yesterday about how it's healthy. For those who are on the call, we talked about it being healthy for the market to pull back. The market is just not going to go up in a straight line all the time. Okay, so when you get those healthy pullbacks, what you should be saying is, man, I'm so happy and grateful because it's not only revving up to get you another level entry, but it's revving up to go to higher, okay, to a whole nother level. So we look for those healthy flags, those bullish flags, bearish flags, depending on which way the market is going. So what do? We want this to come all the way up. We want it to come all the way up. We want them to create that high, all this new money, institutional money. It's not a whole lot of retail money yet. It's a lot of international and institutional FOMO that's happening since the ETFs. And when they came out, everybody was buying the intent of them coming out by buying the news. But then when they actually came out, they, everybody had to get their money back. So they sold. And that put a little fear in people's heart because they like they selling. I thought we were supposed to be getting all the money. You gotta be patient. It's coming in now. Look at BlackRock. Look what MicroStrategy just bought. MicroStrategy just bought. Like right here, we were talking about in that area, somewhere in this area, they bought like $1.3 billion worth of Bitcoin. And why would somebody be doing that way up there? They're not waiting for this because one day this year, when this comes back down like this and gives us our 25-30% retracement after the halving going into the middle of this year, that which was high will become their low. And they're gonna dollar cost average all the way through to where it actually takes off and you'll see 100K. So what do? You play an adult game of follow the leader. Success leaves clues. Buy, not leverage, but you should be buying, on the exchanges. We've got a call coming up called Crypto World call. It's Crypto World. It's nothing but straight crypto. I'm going to give y'all the goods on how to protect yourself because the government don't like what's happening. They playing a part of it, but they want to be in control. And nobody should be in control of your money, but you. We're going to talk about that and give you some ways to protect your money as well, your assets. All right, y'all like that? So all I can say right now is that if you're not in this trade, wait for a smaller pullback on a higher time frame. We're in the cloud. We're in the cloud. The news, let's look at some news which is not affecting. That's not news. That's nice. Look at all that green. I like that. What's the news at? Oh, there it is. All right. So, let's see. We got news at 10:30 and crude oil news and Great Britain news. So other than that, we got news at 12:45 and that's about it. So even when that news came out and the DXY, and looked at the dollar kind of went up a little bit and then came down. But what I want to show you is this. Yesterday and last night, the dollar went up. And guess what? It did not affect all of the buying power and the volume that was coming in Bitcoin because it's the base pair going against the US dollar. And now with the institutional money in there, you may see some of that happening like, NAS, S&P, gold, that if the dollar is going up like that, gold's going to come down, NAS may come down, S&P may come down, GU may come down, because they the base pair. So you didn't see that with crypto. They held their ground, they kept going, and boom, we creating some new highs. So I would say, if you dare to get a position now, I absolutely I would even say, why not? I would even say, why not? Now that we didn't broke this area here. We broke that area. We got a lot of. I think we should see at least about another. I would say another two more green or black candles. I would be thinking that on the daily. man, we've got 1, 2, 3. I think we're gonna see at least about another 2 more. And after that that green candle, black candle, meaning I've got supply and demand on. So these are these supply and demand candles. So if I turn them off, all you get is green and red. So you'll see, man, at least 2 to 3 more. I mean, one more, 9 hours from now, this candle opens up above the volume in this candle here. We're going to continue up. So you go on your smaller time frame and look for an entry. And as we break levels, as we create new highs, and we get these small, these are entries. This is 2 things are happening when you see this. They're trying to liquidate the small retail trader that are having these stop losses right here. Okay, and I taught don't do this in the zone. Don't buy here and put a stop loss in the zone. Don't do that. Okay, you want to put your stop loss out of that zone. Whatever zone you're buying in, your stop loss should be in that zone. You know what I mean? Because they just gonna come and get you. They like coming to get you. So that would have been a perfect entry. And I know some of us got that entry, right? And some of us got that entry down here yesterday. And look, that's over 2,000 pips. So right now, a healthy pullback would be here. So if you could get you an entry, and I know Hope, I don't know if Hope Greatness, y'all let him know he was looking for an entry. My entry would be somewhere between here and maybe this order block here. It's, you know, as long if we go into EuroCAD, check EuroCAD. If we go into some kind of look, it's going up. I mean, you just like I said, if you dare to get a position, you could get one. You could have got one right then and there. But I would look for a nice little pullback, and as long as it doesn't break and close below this zone here on the 15-minute, come back up, boom. That would be my entry right there, and small little tight stop loss out of that zone. And I would just take it. I would just, I would do it. I would just dare to just take it all the way up, all the way up to the next TP. Okay, that'd be another 2,500 pips. All right, let's call it. Let's call it. Let's bring that out of that zone. All right, I know that's a lot, but if you can, I would say, we're looking for. It's hard to do a 300 pip, 300 stop loss with Bitcoin. It's just it. You can't. It's just you're gonna be in and out. You're gonna be in and out. You're gonna be in and out. If you're gonna play the zones like the way we taught, then it would be safe to either have it behind this order block or out of the zone completely. Okay. I'll give you guys on the page, y'all getting a free one. You're getting a free one live. All right. So that would be my analysis for Bitcoin. Okay. I definitely want to see what happens now that the New York session is open. ETF trading is going on. Let it pull back 15-minute. We're on a 30-minute. We've got 18 minutes. And I believe that next 30-minute candle will probably pull back to this area right here. And that would be a nice little widen on the cloud. And then take you an entry. If you're already holding, just move up your stop loss keep it back away. If you got in down here, it shouldn't be way up here, else you might as well just take your profits. Okay, so that's what I would do. Okay, see how when we go into transition, we get a widening of the cloud, and then they like to come boom and hit that bottom. Those are entries. Those are entries. Don't look at that as fear. Look at that as potential. Okay, boom, that's an entry. Grab it. And look, it never came back. So it may do that again. Look, it was an entry. Boom, came down, never came back. So you look at those potential moves and pullbacks and flags as entry levels. Okay, really, really, really good. So that's what I would do. Okay, play it with the news, play it with the top of the hour, side of the hour, bottom of the hour. All right, that would be that would be my trade for I can see Jacob drop that in the chat, so y'all got a free one. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and mark this as a trade. We'll go ahead and drop that signal in the chat. Guys want to get those signals? You want to get in our Telegram, all right? So that's what I'm looking for Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and look at our NAS. Let's look at our NAS really quick. Chris, you still holding your Bitcoin?
I was in and out. And I had some medical stuff and I missed the, would you believe it? I missed the biggest of all. Anyway.
This is what I tell people. Look, this is what I say this all the time. I say, when you get in your trade and you manage your trade and boom, that thing takes off and you put your stop loss in entry and you get your percent with your stop loss, close your MetaTrader 4.
Yes.
You looking at all that, when you start looking at all that profit,
yes.
You start like, you say, "Ooh, I can go pay this. I can go pay that. I can go do this. I can go that." And look, we're saying this thing ain't done yet. So
no,
this is what you do. You scale in and you scale out. And I taught that. You got to be able to scale in and scale out. And when you get these lot sizes while in risk management, you can do it. Because if you really want to learn how to trade it, go on my YouTube page, Investopia Worldwide, and how to trade Bitcoin. If y'all master that,
no turning back.
now you be holding and still scaling in.
Oh, okay.
You know, you be holding and scaling in and scaling out and holding and scaling in and scaling out. Yeah, good stuff. So, you know, I said on the call yesterday, this was like a bullish flag too. Okay, you can see that big impulsive move there, and what I'm believing for, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but what I'm believing for, man, this would be a perfect time to catch Nas. We've got a nice V shape, and when you're looking at equities, man, when you start to see these V, these are the most powerful moves that is created, you know, for equities. These V's. After it break, we went over those patterns. Y'all remember those patterns yesterday? We went over those patterns. We talked about those double bottoms, right? And then you have a neckline. Remember that? And once it passed that neckline, it's gone. We went over those patterns. Y'all remember that? You can't make this stuff up. We talked about, you know, that V pattern. It comes back, that neckline, and then come back and test it. We showed you that pattern, and then boom, we showed you that. You've got to be able to train your eye to see that. in the market to know what's coming. So even though people have been selling in here, the big picture is the big picture. Now, I'm trying to think like an institution here. So the big picture is they're on top, right? And only two things can happen. They either gonna break while price is still above the 200, but below the 50. So we're in transition. They're either gonna break down or break up. And I'm banking at the end of the day, break up. That's kind of what I would do. And I would love to catch nods and stay in it like this move here from here and turn off, put my stop loss in place and just close my laptop and wake up the next day and you had $20,000.
I can see that. I can see that.
Oh yeah, imagine that, envision that, imagine it, see yourself.
It's not even fairy tale. It's not even fairy tale.
Oh no, it's fact. It's real. That's a real deal, Holyfield there. All right. So let's do this. For opening bell, let's do this. We'll play the drop. And since on the lower time frame, we are underneath. We'll play for 20 points. All right, we'll play for 20 points. Boom. But if I look left, we've got, let me put my smiley face. We've got a wick right there. So they may want to try to come capture that. They weren't able to capture this. Okay, so they may want to come down here and smack that. So we'll give them two. All right. And then a massive return. So in order for that to happen, all right, looking at the dollar broke back up, as you can see, last week, and the week before, it was riding up this bullish trend here, and then we got a break of the structure, and it stayed below a little bit, but now it's back up. So looking at it on the higher time frame, right? We talked about trend lines yesterday and support and resistance yesterday, right, guys? So you guys know what I'm doing, right? So now it looks like, this could probably come down and then probably try to come and tackle the trend line, even though I am on the 4-hour, and then continue back up. All right. So on the lower time frame, we can see this coming down. If it does break this, you're going to see this move go up. Okay. It's a little bit, it's a real wide zone here. Let's look at it on the 5-minute. Yeah, I'll probably watch it on the 5-minute. It looks better on the 5-minute. Oh, a fake out right there. So this looks better on the 5-minute. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move this up a little bit. Boom. So we'll catch it wherever which way they want to go. But looking at the DXY, all right, it's underneath the hall here. They might want to push him down, come back to this trend line as we had been talking about. And it looks like that's what it's doing. So we'll see what happens at 9:30 for Nas. I'm not going to call a signal here. This will just be an opening bell trade. If you want to take it, all right, if we can get it to close back below 17,888.6 and at 9:30 new candle open up, boom, come down there and smack that TP. All right, for SPX. SPX, we hit our TP yesterday, but we didn't hit it didn't hit TP2, hit TP1 on the signal. How many of y'all took that trade I put out yesterday? Did y'all take that trade, the Nas trade? Did any of y'all take the Nas trade? Mhm. So this is interesting. We are under the histogram still, and I don't believe maybe SPX may move a lot like it didn't do in the beginning yesterday, but I'm almost, let me look at the 5-minute. Yeah, I'm always about to say I'm almost bullish, but it does make, it's tight. This is real tight, y'all. So this is what I'll do. Let me get rid of that. We'll look for 10 points. Right? So we look for 10 points, but looking at this on a higher time frame, it could nice little flag there, but we'll see what happens. It all depends on what the DXY does. If it bounces and goes up, then we'll see this come down. There we go. We got Nas doing that right now. Don't jump in just yet. You can get your MetaTrader 4 ready though. Here we go. Right now, I like Nas better than SPX. All right, so this is what we're looking for, okay? Quick 10 points, 20 points for NAS, SPX, nothing, nothing really. It's in the zone. We're not going to trade the zone. We're getting our pullback from Bitcoin, so let it pull back. This is what I want to see. All right, so we're good on that. Everything is working out perfect. I don't know if y'all did get in there. Here we go. Go, baby, baby. Let's go. Go, let's go, let's go. We got 2 minutes. Any questions, y'all can drop them in the chat too. Got some other stuff I'm going to show y'all as well after we get this opening bell here, this opening bell. See if we get to move here. Let's go. Now, if we go back up in this zone, I'm not touching it. It's got to break out of one of these zones. Either coming down or it's got to break out of here. Let's get it. 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 Boom. Don't touch it.
Right on point.
I was more bullish on SPX than NAS. I think that'll just overlap, and then it should come on back down.
Mm. Mhm.
Boom. No, Brian got it from the top, probably. Brian on the call.
There we go.
There you go. Boom. So if you got it at the top, you in
Yep.
profit. Yep.
Yeah, I got it from the top.
That's it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Boom, in profit. Make sure you take your partial profits. Yeah, let's go, baby. Just close one. Let's go. Little opening bell technique. Not a strategy, just a technique that after you mark up your zones, you mark up your zones. It's all about marking up your zones, getting your SRTs, squaring them out, and getting it. And wait for it to break a zone. If it's in the middle of the zone, you don't touch it. Look and see what the dollar's doing. The dollar's pushing up. We need it to keep pushing up. Boom. Big ball. Let's go.
There you go.
TP smash. That boy good. Let's go. Live. You saw it live. Y'all saw it live. You can't mess with us. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Where's the music?
Oh, you're walking over here, but you're limping back. Come on now.
Where's the music, Doc?
Y'all get it? TP, 20 points. Anybody ever tell you?
Got him.
Got him. I know you got more than 20 points. See?
Yeah, I'm doing more.
Look, y'all. Look, y'all. Don't deny what you see. You may deny what you hear, but you can't deny what you see. If you deny what you see, that's called pride. That's called pride. All right? We done did this enough. Now I gotta talk to you. I know y'all don't want to be talked to. I know. I know y'all don't want to be body grown.
Doc,
Do your thing.
the music could have got more points, Doc. Where's the music?
Can't put the music on, man. YouTube gonna shut me down. They're gonna be like, oh, I'm actually doing this live. Did y'all know that? Yeah, yeah, go see. Well, I wanted them to see this as well. I want them to see that as well. So, yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, I put the stop loss in.
You took a stop loss in.
Yeah.
Come on, keep coming, keep coming. Okay, so let's look at, we still got it popping up a little bit, but my sentiment is that when this is done, this is going to come back, it's going to continue down. Looking at it on the higher time frame, we need that.
Yeah.
But on the lower time frame, it's popping off of that order block there. Okay. So, thinking long term, yeah, this will probably turn around. So it's not so much of a strategy. It's just a technique that when we get this overlap, doing the TA on it, there's possible ways to get it. And some people are afraid, but if you do it enough and you see it over a period of time, all I wanted was 20 points. I didn't want nothing else. So all I wanted was 20 points. I didn't want anything else. You see what I'm saying? So that is not a market move there. This is just they turned it on, overlap, boom, London session, New York session, boom, indices turned on. All the orders are going in, last orders are going out, and that's why you get this. So if I do my TA right, I mean, y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. There's a lot of questioning about where the heck Yoda is. I think he done vanished. But he's he ain't wrong. He's still giving out information. The Skywalker, ain't he?
Sir, yes, sir.
So this ain't the market move. This is just a little technique that over time that I like noticed. Just like we noticed at 8:30 before we even knew fundamentals had a play in it about gold. And I told everybody, watch gold at 8:30, watch gold at 8:30. Well, we didn't know that there was USD news, a lot of USD news happening at 8:30. So Brian, you should have got that again. Because what we wanted to do is close on the side of the hour below here. If it closes down here on the side of the hour, or the bottom of the hour, I'm going to call a sell for the market. I'm going to put a signal in the group chat. That's what I did yesterday. I was waiting for that close. Y'all notice I didn't say anything about break and retest. I was sitting here just waiting for the retest. Then I called the signal. Boom. And we got our 20 point. We got our TP. Right? So I believe this is still going to keep coming. Trying to liquidate folk getting positions. But if it closes below here, then we can see this come back down, back here. We look left, we talked about that 15 minute. There's my happy face right there. We got a wick here. It captured that wick right there. So we could possibly see this come down if the DXY do its right. Okay, so this trade right here is like, okay, over. We're waiting for now the side of the hour. Okay, SPX, I was more bullish on SPX. Okay, I like the way it looks. This looks like a bearish what? Y'all tell me. What does that look like? What is that? But if it breaks here, this is gonna go up out of that. So let me see if I see any divergence. What I do see is a W. See that? So even though we're on underneath the histogram, we got a W happening here. It could come like that and test the neckline. It could come back down. We saw that pattern too yesterday on the call. Any of y'all remember that? We saw that pattern. Come up and test the neckline and then drop. So it could give us 10 points and then drop, because it's really just a bearish flag or rising wedge, whatever you want to call it, like that. Am I talking to myself today? Y'all with me?
We with you, Dr. K.
So right now, nothing on SPX because it's in the no trade zone. All right. This is my trade setup for Bitcoin. All right. So if you want to get you a small position right here, you can get it. It's another trade within all of our trades. This will be our 5th trade. Jacob dropped it in the chat. So I do like it. Just keep your stop loss out of the zone. Play it. Keep playing it until it takes off. Keep playing that area. If it does go up like 300, I'm on a 30-minute. Let's go to 15-minute. If it go up like 300 pips, geez, that's not a lot. Well, if you caught the bounce right here, you already up probably about 200 and something pips. So I would say wait till about 500 pips, move up your stop loss to your entry, and then keep playing that zone. So if you take partials up here and it comes back down and knocks you out, as long as it doesn't close below here, play it again. Keep playing it until it takes off. All right. Any questions on that? So the DXY is still right here, okay? But I look at that as like hitting the hull and then dropping. It's kind of how I see it. This is back in the zone. So it might be a good buy. It might be a good buy coming, but we'll see. We've got 3 minutes. We need this candle to close below here for this sell. If it doesn't close, we don't call it. We don't take it. All right. Keep an eye on that. I want to show you this. Can y'all see this or no? All right. Boom, you can see this. So this is where we are. We're right here. We're somewhere right here. Y'all remember the last time I talked about this, we were down here. Okay? And then we started to move up. Market started moving up, psychology. And everybody started hoping maybe it'll be something. And then they started talking about ETFs and stuff, you know, and a little bit more money started coming into the market. And is this going to be really real? You know, now we're into some beliefs. They didn't approve the ETFs. It's time to invest. No, it was a time to invest down here. It was a time to invest down here when nobody believed. All of y'all have done things in life when people didn't believe in you, but you believe and you made it through, right? So that's you do the same. It's the same psychology when it comes to investing. When nobody's talking about it, nobody knows about it. When it's all in the red, all coins is all red. What did everybody do in 2020? In 2000, right after before the pandemic, they sold. They was talking about Sheba. They talking about the dog and went in the doghouse. Gonna put Doja in the doghouse. It's all kind of stuff. Folks left. Right? I'm sitting over here like buying more. All right. And now when we hit the all-time high, people are going to be thrilled. And they're going to say, what? Buy more. We're getting to euphoria right before the halving, and it's going to set up for everybody that's going to buy too late. We're going to be rich. And what's going to happen is boom, they're going to sell off. Okay? And I'm saying like a 20, look what James just did on Bitcoin. Right? At least 25% drop. And that's when you want to make sure that you're ready. You want to buy this, you want to buy that, and you want to buy that. You want to buy while everybody mad, you steady buying. It's just like I showed you, MicroStrategy buying all that. One day, that's going to be the low. Okay? But all the ones that put their house money in, everybody that put their, money they shouldn't have put in, they're going to sell off. They're going to be mad. They're going to be angry. And that's how the market does you. Turn right back around. And that's what it's doing now. So what I'm suggesting to people is, it's just buy. Stay in a form of belief. Okay? All right? Stay in a form of belief. All right, we got it. Boom. We got it. Can't make it up. And hit the TP again. Look at that. Boom. You stay with it. You know I can't. Y'all got to tell me. Y'all got to tell me. There it is. Smacked again. Boom. I didn't get in it because I was educating. But there it is. Whoop. There it is. It closed below our line right there on the 15, the side of the hour at 9:45. Smash TP. This is what you got to learn. And they're like, Dr. Kelsey, you talking too hard on me. You talking too hard. No, I'm going to talk hard until I get it in your noggin. Just what your mom and daddy said, right? Well, you ain't my mama and your daddy. I know, but yeah, them teachers you didn't like in school, they did you the same way, didn't they? Right. So now we're looking to capture this. All right. We capture that TP2 smash. Y'all drop that in the telegrams, man. Let people know, man, we making money over here. You guys want to follow us, get in our telegram, go to our wealth building email in the description below. Like, subscribe, help a brother out. You're getting paid, go to the page. If you're getting paid, go to the page. If you're getting paid, go to the page. Like the page, find the page, share the page, share the wealth. Mr. Grant say, if you know you found Solomon's mine, wouldn't you go tell somebody, or would you keep it for all yourself? We winning over here. Go tell people we winning. Get past all the yelling and the talking and the screaming. Get past that and get to this. Get to what you want, which is to win, right? So sell, just hold it, just hold it, and let it come down and hit TP2. SPX, see what I said about how I was bullish with SPX? SPX ain't following now. See what I'm saying? And you got to be able to read that. All right, so TP1 smashed again. Good trade. DXY is still falling a little bit. So SPX is paying attention to that. We can go to Bloomberg and see what tech stocks are doing. I usually go there as well. We're getting paid. Now, I will call SPX sell if we come through this zone and I get a break. I get a break and close here at 50.01, 50.61. I will call a sell, and that would be the TP. Okay, but I have to get a break right here. All right. Now we got our now there's tons of sell pressure. Everything then turned yellow. That's our supply. They're dumping.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Those who are seeing this live or recorded, this is it. We trade everything: crypto, forex, equities. We trade it all, commodities. We do it all. We got an educational platform gonna teach you how to do this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Capture it. They have captured it. They have captured it. They have captured it. Okay? They've captured it. Now what? Let's go. Hit it. Take a picture. Drop it in the chat. Take a picture of that. Drop it in your telegram. Y'all, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Help your people. Let's go. Let's help our people. think it's gonna hit it? Brian, you mighty quiet.
It's gonna hit it.
Let's go. Gonna hit it, baby.
It's a good feeling, Doc.
I know it's a good feeling, man, when you cause we want to win. I was teaching to a group of people, and I said, people are so used to being played, people are so used to losing, not losing on purpose, just things not working out. They so used to that. So when they say believe, it's hard to picture this happening. You're like, it feels wonderful. Yeah, it needs to keep feeling wonderful. You gotta keep seeing this and doing it so it keep feeling wonderful, because people ain't used to winning. That's why only 5% of the people in the world win. I mean, big, depending on what winning is. But if not only 5% of the people in the world is responsible for 95% of the wealth, what does that mean? What is the other 95 people doing? They may be winning, and I'm, depending on what your win is, but that says a whole lot, that 5% of a side is responsible for 95% of what's happening around the world financially. So think about that. And when we all remember when we didn't know, when we lost doing this. And we blew accounts doing this. And we blew accounts because we didn't just listen. We didn't listen. There wasn't nothing wrong with the market. How can something be wrong with the market? Shit.
Guilty.
Come on. Y'all seeing this live. Smash it. There's nothing wrong with the market. The market don't know your name. The market doesn't know who you are. The market doesn't know you in the market. The market don't know nothing. The market just doing its thing. It don't work. It do work. Stop looking for microwavable success. Right on it. Okay, so we're getting ready. We'll see. We're looking at this to close on the bottom of the hour, at the top of the hour. So I can get ready to put this signal out. If it does what I want it to do. If it doesn't do what I want it to do, I don't put nothing out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not hoping. No, I have to see it do what I want it to do. If it doesn't do it, I don't put it out. And that's the difference. Nothing else. Y'all like I ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Potential sale opportunity for SPX.
Yeah.
And I have all the coordinates ready. And if it doesn't do it, then I don't drop it. That's what I do. I'm not hoping. It's got to do what I want it to do. Woo, that boy Wick, it Wick. Yeah, boy Wick, it did us dirty, didn't it? It ain't done. It ain't done. It ain't done. Let's look at the DXY. So the DXY is playing around right here. So that's the reason why we got to move going back up a little bit. But that's okay. We did get our drop. So play this for a retest here. So now it created a new low. So you put your line in. It captured it. This is what it has to retest now. See what I'm saying? You capture this, you put your line in right away. Don't.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying to you? Y'all see this? So now it's testing this zone here because it broke it as an imaginary line. So now I'll put my line in. Was that 5061?
61. Yeah. Yeah. 50, 60. Yeah, 61.
Keep your own and that would be, let's just say 50-50 for TP. Oop, there it is. What y'all think about what y'all just saw? Look at that. What y'all think about what y'all just saw? Everybody in Bitcoin, right? If you're not in Bitcoin and you on this page, on this, shame on you. Shame on you if you didn't take this trade. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. We're not shaming the devil. Shame on you. Move up your stop loss. Do exactly what I said. Move up your stop loss and play the zone. If you got like $1 on that, take partial profits right now. Come on, y'all. This ain't no game. We're gonna say no more. No more. This is no game, no more. No more. Yeah, all I got is 1 TP for the stop loss would be above here. So it's not so much it's almost like a 1. It's almost like a 1-to-1. Take a movie. Woo!
Yes, sir.
I was wondering when somebody was gonna say something.
Dr. Kelsey, you know I caught 2 positions while we were on this call, in addition to what I already had.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hope got one. Let's go. All right. So we'll look at this candle here. It opened up above it, so we'll get a small little pullback, but it should get pushed back up. See how this candle didn't open up above that candle, so it came down. This candle here, I believe it opened up above this candle here, so we should continue up. Look over here to the left. Every time the candle closed, the candle opened up above it, it kept going. Opened up above it, 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 kept going. That's another technique that that'll help you with confidence to stay in a trade. Don't be worrying about the fluctuation up and down and all that. Where did the candle open up?
Yeah.
There you go, baby. Now smash it. Smash it. Did y'all see that movie? What did he say? God, I can't remember. Oh, Lord have mercy. Show me, babe. What movie? What is that?
Says, show me the money.
So I know you got past profits doesn't reflect future results, but how was your day, Mr. Brian?
I had a good day, Doc. Um, I mean, I told you, I think it's definitely with Bitcoin, it's been good, and but now that always with the technique he taught us, it's been pretty profitable.
He being modest, y'all.
Yes.
I would say for Bitcoin over the last 48 hours, I made like $600 on it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's pain, man. Sometimes you gotta be a little transparent. I gave a disclaimer. The disclaimer's on the page. So, we're not your financial advisors. We're not promising you nothing, but you can learn this skill. You can learn this skill, right? You can learn this skill.
We need to.
So, hey, I'm ever learning, baby. So we're gonna call it right here. I do want to show y'all another one as well. I will call this in the chat. I'll put the signal out if it does what I want it to do. Nas he came back. It's playing around down here. Don't sell down here. Don't sell down here unless this thing stays closed down here. Okay, we're on the 5 minute. We look at the 15 minute. So that's a new candle that looks like it might be trying to close here. All right, it may go ahead and finish it, but we got all of that. And if you want to count that from our trade to our TP, here was 20 points, 200 pips, all the way to here, 538 pips, baby. So, and if you got it where Brian got it at the top, it's well over 1,000. So you can't say we're not winning. Y'all need to come on over here and join the team because we winning over here, okay? I wanted to do this live so you could see it. You got any questions, email us. If anybody shared this YouTube page, email them, direct message them, and get your questions answered so they can get you locked in, tapped into what we're doing. All right, I do want to share this last one. We are almost at the time where you are like, it's a little cheap. Right now, you can still accumulate. We're higher than this number now, but this is our rainbow chart. The rainbow chart shows you with crypto, like when to buy, when to sell, when the, FOMO intensifies, all that stuff. So right now we're like going into the light green where it's almost still cheap. We're getting to a point, get to the yellow, it's like, let it ride, baby. Let it ride. Just let it ride and let it do its thing. This is what's going to happen with the halvening. Now, once the halvening start, man, you're going to let it ride, baby. You got to let it ride. Don't take it out. Don't look at it. You got a whole year and a half. Just let it ride. I'm going to be talking about what to do with altcoins and how to reinvest them and how to pay yourself with your altcoins, not your Bitcoin. Your Bitcoins need to go in storage. I'm just telling you. From now on, baby need a new pair of shoes. Refrigerator went out. With any excuse, if you got to go borrow the money, go borrow it. Don't touch your Bitcoin. That's just coming from my opinion. Go borrow it. I borrowed money for a baby when my baby needs a new pair of shoes. I walked 40 miles, man, with a child in the stroller for $20 to get some diapers. I ain't selling no more Bitcoin. I made a mistake doing that with some of mine, not all of it. But when he showed that 6K, trust me, we had it at 6. Some of y'all was on this call. Remember, I was saying 6K, buy at 6K. Oh yeah, we bought it 6K, baby. And we held all these years. And I spent a little bit though. But don't do it no more. Don't do it no more. Because I'm gonna give you this crazy number. It's gonna go past 100K. And I'm thinking some crazy number like 500K. Like 500K, man. Like there's a little saying in crypto. If everybody is saying the same thing, it'll probably won't. It'll probably do something different. So everybody who's been saying 31 and 38K, it's probably not going to see 31 and 38K. I got limits right there too. I'm gonna have to put some limit orders at 40. I'm gonna have to put some limit orders at 43 because it may not come back and ever see 30 again. Guys is holding at 16, 24. I know some of y'all on this call holding at 24. That was a level we talked about. 16 was a level we talked about. Y'all holding that? Great job. Don't sell them positions. Don't do it. So, man, amazing day.
Yeah, much
You
stuff.
guys, hopefully you got the bag, and hopefully you got some value. We're on tomorrow. We won't be live. So those on YouTube, you gotta get connected with some of these people that's on this call. The team that's on the call. Can they see them? Can you see them? Oh. I want the YouTube people to see these people. I don't know if they can see y'all. Oh, cool. All right, so y'all go share the link, show some love, and tell them to get back with you. Tell them to like the page, get back with them, and then we can get them acclimated in the academy on our app and get educated. Because that's why we can do what we do. This ain't luck. We're not gambling. We're not gambling. This is 8 years experience, ups and downs, and belief. Okay, so, and God did it all. God did it all. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Peace.
Thank you, Doc.